UK visa route changes, May 2022 updates. Today's video brings you UK immigration updates for May 2022. On the 15th of March 2022, the government of the United Kingdom declared significant modifications to the UK immigration rules. These shifts will be implemented between the 6th of April 2022 and the 22nd of August 2022. The changes comprise the introduction of new immigration routes and rebranding and updating of the current routes to attract skilled talent to the UK. Most of the new routes are components of the UK government's measures to recruit and retain top international talent and manage concerns about the lack of labour in the UK. Let's go through an overview of the declared new rules. What are the new immigration routes? High Potential Individual, HPI. If you're a non-UK graduate who graduated from a top 50 university listed in the Home Office's Global Universities list, this visa route is for you.
Brightest and the best.
Changing the UK
Single global
immigration system.
This route will let graduates enter the UK unsponsored for a maximum of 2 years, or 3 years if they carry a UK PhD equivalent, given that they were awarded the degree within 5 years of making the HPI visa application. This route is not extendable. It also does not lead to indefinite leave to remain, ILR, also known as permanent residence or settlement. Therefore, applicants will be required to swap to another immigration category if they desire to continue living in the UK prior to the expiry of this visa. Please note that applications will be accepted from the 30th of May 2022. What's the scale-up route? This route is for existing companies undergoing high growth levels to hire talent to the UK. It seems to be an appealing option for companies that match the criteria and their staff. To register for this route and apply for a sponsor license, scale-up companies will require to exhibit that they have had an annualized growth of a minimum of 20% in terms of turnover or staff over the past 3 years. They must also have employed at least 10 employees during the initial 3-year period. Once the sponsor license is granted to the company, they can sponsor migrants to serve roles at RFQ Level 6, with a salary of a minimum of £33,000. To lower the costs of sponsoring migrants through this route, there will be no immigration skills charge. Scale-up workers will be granted initial leave for 2 years, however, they do not need sponsorship following 6 months. After 6 months, they are free to take employment from any company and any role. However, to extend their visa for 3 more years, they will be required to pay a minimum of £33,000 per year during at least half of their time in the UK as a scale-up worker. This route does direct to ILR after 5 years, given that the scale-up worker has earned a minimum of £33,000 per year for at least 24 months of the 3 years immediately before making an application for ILR. Please note that applications will be accepted from the 22nd of August 2022. What are the new routes for global business mobility? The new global business mobility routes comprise sponsored routes for businesses that are overseas, aspiring to establish a presence in or transfer their staff to the UK for distinctive business purposes. Some of these routes replace or rebrand current routes. However, these routes do not lead to ILR and will only permit an applicant to stay in the United Kingdom for 5 years in any 6-year time frame. These changes were implemented on the 11th of April 2022. What is the graduate trainee route? Simply put, this route substitutes the intra-company graduate trainee. The graduate trainee route is for employees on a graduate training course that will lead to a position of senior management or specialist and are mandated to do a work placement in the United Kingdom. What's the route for the senior specialist worker? This route will substitute the intra-company transfer. The senior specialist worker route is for foreign employees who are temporarily designated to a UK-linked establishment. What is the UK expansion worker route? This route substitutes the sole representative of an overseas business. The UK expansion worker route is for senior foreign employees setting up the first UK subsidiary of an overseas establishment. The current sole representative of an overseas business route will not be available to new applicants, aside from media representatives. What is the secondment worker? The secondment worker is a new route for overseas workers who are temporarily seconded to the United Kingdom as part of their overseas employer's high-value contract or investment. Let's go through the updates of the existing UK immigration route. There were minor modifications to several UK immigration routes. The student route. Students who submit a valid application for approval to stay in the UK via the graduate route may now begin full-time permanent jobs once they have completed their course of study. Students who submit a valid application for permission to stay in the United Kingdom via the skilled worker route may now begin their full-time permanent employment up to 3 months prior to their course completion date. These changes took effect on the 6th of April 2022. The UK's introduction of new routes for highly skilled workers to arrive in the UK will be considered a positive effort in recruiting and retaining skilled talent in the UK. The UK government plans to launch additional changes to the rules as part of its new plan for immigration to form a UK immigration system that will contribute to the economic development in the UK. At the moment, these are not supposed to include a substitute for the investor category. We have reached the end of today's video update. Like, share and subscribe to our channel for more latest updates. Thanks for watching.